Hello and welcome to the first installment of my service learning video blog, Learning Through Service, with me, Eric DiMarzio. So here's the deal. This semester I'm volunteering at an animal sanctuary called the Carnivore Preservation Trust, located in Pittsburgh, North Carolina. As a part of my volunteering, I'm keeping a journal of my experiences and reflecting on them accordingly. Here it goes. The Carnivore Preservation Trust was founded in 1981 by Dr. Michael Blyman. Its original intention was to preserve endangered members of the order Carnivora. However, in recent years, as other organizations have stepped in to fill this role, CPT now acts as an animal sanctuary, rescuing carnivores and giving them a happy life in a natural living environment. What about me? Oh yeah, CPT receives no federal or state funding and is supported by private donations and an active volunteer corps of over 100 people. So that's where I come in. I'm an animal care assistant, which means I help the keepers out with day-to-day tasks like feeding, watering, or cleaning the enclosures. I'll talk about those tasks in more detail as they come along. But for right now, let's talk about what I've done so far. So for my first day, Scott Miller, the volunteer coordinator, took me through orientation. I signed some papers about volunteer conduct and mostly learned about the animals being kept there. One rule was that at no time should I ever attempt to touch or pet any of the animals. And you really want to. You know how cats will rub up against your leg? Imagine a tiger doing that. It's so cute! Meow! But it's not just for our protection. They gave me this news story. The Mountain Times online reads, a woman received severe injuries Monday afternoon at the New River Zoo when she crossed the safety barrier fence and put her arm into a leopard's cage. Jeff Jones of Ashe County Animal Control explained that they received the call at 1:06 p.m. and they responded immediately to the zoo. A 36-year-old Hamilton woman, Susan Thomas, had been bitten on the arm and wrist area. An investigation was opened by Ashe Animal Control to determine the cause and the circumstances surrounding the bite. So long story short, even though the zoo and the leopard had taken every safety precaution necessary, the leopard was still ordered to be euthanized. Yeah? So that's a good reason we can't touch the animals. They've all got instincts, and it's our fault if we put ourselves in a position to trigger those instincts. It's not their fault. So that about sums up my first day. Let's move on. Run me on tiger, there's a lot on your mind. Hello again, fellows. We're moving right along to my second day at CPT, first real day. My session comprised of two big experiences. First, a knockdown of Emerson Tiger. Emerson, pictured here going grrrr, was having some digestive problems. So after Emerson was good and tranquilized, I got to come into the enclosure and assist in an ultrasound, which didn't work, and an eczema. Enema. Enema. The injection of a fluid into the rectum to cause a bowel movement. I mean, it was a tiger, so it was still pretty cool. Okay, so the second thing I did that day was feed the tigers. To do this, we take a whole chicken and toss it over the fence. We also gave out medicine. One of the tigers that we gave medicine to, his name was Raja Ji. He needs medicine for arthritis because he spent part of his life in a very small cement enclosure. So, we learned a couple things today. Number one, don't touch the animals for their protection. And number two, don't put a tiger in a small box. So, thanks for watching the first installment of my volunteer video blog. More pictures to come, more video to come. You keep watching.